UAW transform America again? This is the big question, I think, as we're heading into this, or we're already in this new strike by the UAW, with the single exception of the 32-hour work week, which frankly, my guess is it's more bargaining chip than reality, a 4-day work week. But setting that aside, all of the demands the UAW are making right now just take them back to where they were in 2007. What happened was, the 2007, 2008, you had the Bush crash, right? The deregulation crash. The banks were massively deregulated in 1998 when we ended Glass-Steagall, and predictably, a bunch of bankers made off with billions and billions of dollars. The Fed had to pump in $14 trillion to these banks. The banksters who committed the crime that crashed the economy then took billions of dollars in bonuses for themselves. But in the midst of that crash, nobody was buying cars. I mean, it's just, a new car is the kind of thing that is 9 times out of 10 a discretionary purpose. Most people, when they buy a new car, are not buying it because their old car died. They're buying it because, they want a new car. They want to trade up. They've got some reason, but it's typically not my car died. And so, for a couple of years, 2008, 2009, people weren't buying new cars. And as a result, Chrysler and GM were on the verge of bankruptcy. Now, Obama bailed them out. He basically had the federal government buy enough of their stock to keep them afloat and essentially nationalize them for a year or so, and they made it through. But one of the things that they did, one of the ways that they exploited that crash was they went to their workers and they said, we're going to completely go out of business. Would you rather have your job at half pay or at lower pay and fewer benefits, and we're going to do away with pensions, and we're going to have, new hires come in at $18 an hour? Would you rather have that, or would you rather have no job at all? And the workers said, we'll take it. We'll help you out. Not to worry. We'll stay with you. And so, the workers took a giant haircut. Now, the CEOs didn't. They're still making a pile of money. I mean, they might have had a 1-year blip. But since 2013, the profits at the big three have risen 92%. The companies have paid out nearly $66 billion in dividends and stock buybacks, $14 billion of that just this year. And the UAW is simply saying, we want to go back to where we were, inflation adjusted, in 2007. And I fully support that. Like I said, I think the 32-hour work week is probably going to be a stretch. If they can get that, man, Sean Fain will have I'll be astonished. He'll have my undying admiration. But that's what's going on. So, if the worst you can say about Lauren Boebert is that she's a woman who has sex in a public theater, that's not good enough. I'll tell you all about that. An interesting debate going on.